There we go. That took a second. Hi. So, right as I was hitting record, we missed one note. Or one... I got shifted again. Okay, so real quick, we missed one thing. We just unlocked the silk generator. That literally popped up on the screen right as I was hitting record. So, that might have been missed. I'm trying to remember what we did. We did launch some rockets, I could have sworn, at the end of last episode. But I don't know... I don't see anything. Oh dear, I don't remember what happened. Because I've got a completely empty inventory. Alright, now I gotta go look and see what we got. Because I could have sworn that I launched a bunch of rockets right at the tail end of last episode, but I don't remember. Also, we need more of this real quick. We're officially hitting the point where we need a crap ton of this. Which is good, because we have 3. That is one thing that I would do differently if I had made this game. I would fully commit to the 3 tiers of everything. So I would have a tier 3 algae where you could have like one tier 3 basically be the equivalent of 3 tier 2s kind of a thing. Kind of like a 3 up every time. So like 3 tier 1s would be 1 tier 2 and then 3 tier 2s would be 1 tier 3. Even if they are not fully needed and are semi-redundant, I would still do it. I keep hitting control and it's not doing the thingy. Okay. What do you require? We need sulfur, which we still have. That means... Oops, I'm zipping around here. That means we're waiting on these guys to grow. Is that one almost ready? 88. Yeah, so that's going to be a minute. We have mushrooms, which are ready. My inventory is full of crap. I need to replace all 3 of these as well. We're down to 0.3 oxygen, which is great. Okay, let's see where we're at next. We've unlocked the teleporters. We could throw down a couple teleporters. 276 energy. We have the energy for it. Okay, let's look at maybe adding a couple of these into the mix here. All right, we're gonna dump you guys into boards because I think at least a super would be worth it. So let's go 2 rods, 2 osmium, 2 zeolite, or where are they at? Oh, there. They're there. 4. And then 2 obsidian. Okay, where are we going to put this at? There's a door there. Wow, why is it so dark in here? Maybe like right here. Yeah, if we can sneak a portal in right here. You are now home. Congratulations. And then... something. We could technically get away with 2 more if we're careful. Let's do that. We're gonna go 1 extra osmium, 1 zeolite, 2 of you, fabric, organize. 2, 2, 4, 2, 2. Okay. Get that flashlight out of here. Okay. Yeah, so we officially have a portal at home. We're gonna head for... I think I'll put 1 at the middle staging, and then I think I'll put 1 at the super cave. At least initially. Yeah, I think that would work. Eventually, I'll probably put 1 at the volcano, maybe, or 1 at the white desert. I for sure will stick 1 at middle staging and then 1 at the super, because those are the areas that we travel to the most. The sulfur osmium one is not a bad option either. But middle staging just sets me up for like so many different locations that I might as well do that one. 27.3233 GTI. That's cool. I have a text message. Message for you, sir. So when I was little, I'm of the age and generation where when I was little, there were no digital cameras yet. They were all like the tape recorder ones. Staging. And I remember... Hi! I remember doing... watching my brother do it and then doing it myself later. Doing little like Lego animations. Using these camcorders. And basically what you do is you would move the Lego a piece, one or two pieces, and then like one or two movements, and then you would record for a second and then pause again, and you ended up with these really janky Legomations because you were using film instead of digital. So because of that, they were not nearly as good, but they were, you know, they were revolutionary. They were the first of their time. I almost forgot, but I remembered. Yeah, I put the cheese away. No, I want the cheese.
She's out.
She's in. Come on, make up your mind. No, I want the cheese.
Make my
It's such a good movie. Whoa, how did I... Wait, what? What do you mean there's something inside? I literally... Nope. How do I... Nope. Seriously? This game is trolling me. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw down a foundation grid right tight in this corner. And then we're going to go right here. Oop, hydration low. And we're going to go... Oopa. And for some reason, I always end up with a crap ton of bugs spawning right here. Like, look at this. They're everywhere. One here. One over here. One over here. Oh, hello. Uncommon, especially the uncommons. Any uncommons that pop up, we're going to snag them because those are going to be useful very soon. I also want to see if I can tear this one down and then move it so it's touching the other two. And I'll move this one probably like right there. But, okay, let's go shredder, and we're going to slap it nice and tight there. And then just grab all that, and we're going to go home. Lovely. Okay. Iron, tree seeds, cobalt, magnesium. I was like, do I have any magnesium? Titanium, super, and bugs. One of you. And we're officially getting to the point where we have too many common. Yes. Oh dear, we are in trouble. Where the heck is my... I just realized I don't think I have a shredder at my base. Let's turn off this and turn on this. We need... Where's the sciencey chest? Sciencey chest. One of you. And then we need one of you. One of you. One of you. I am thirsty. I am thirsting to death. Alright, then let's go like right over here in the corner. I also don't understand. I wish the orientation, the basic orientation of the shredder was the other way. Because it doesn't make sense to have the button way over on the left, you know? Okay, alright, you two go in there. Dump both of you in there. Okay. Take me to super, please. Nice. We are at 0.2 on our oxygen, which is amazing. Can I put you there? I sure can. Wow, that makes me happy. Here's the other thing, though. Because we now have a portal here, we don't technically need to shred the resources. We can just bring them home. Right? Like, we can come over here and go, hey, look at all this super... Oh, we have too much super now. Hey, look at all this super. All right, grab me 2 aluminum. Oof. Okay, there we go. Too much super. 1 iron. Magnesium. Silicon. Titanium. All right. And then let's unpin the shredder. Head back to the teleporter, and we're going to go to the super cave again. Lovely. Grab everything. Grab everything. And then you're currently empty. Yeah, I might get rid of that. Home. I literally stared at home and staging and went, which one's my base? Alright, let's grab another one of you so we can throw down another one of you. Perfect. Super and super. And then cobalt. Iron. I just realized I need another drill. And I'm going to potentially need to throw a portal there at some point. I need at least 1 more drill. In fact, here, real quick before we do that, how close are we? We're 4.69 out of 13.3. Okay, so yeah, it's still going to be a while. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to grab 1, 2, 3. 1 super. 2 iridium. Uh-oh. 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 We're in trouble. Alright, we're going to go to staging real quick. Okay. Now we're going to go out of staging. And we're going to fly over here because, weirdly enough, one of our rare resources right now is aluminum. And aluminum is right here. So if we look here, this area here, these things, this is the aluminum area. So we now have aluminum, which is good. We did the beanstalk last episode. We have the jetpack. We can officially fly up and get into that thingy over there. Maybe I'll do that real quick. My inventory empty? Yeah, it is. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, let's do a round. We're going to do a round right now. What time are we at? 12:30. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go hit that ship, and then we're going to go inside. And we're going to collect any and all of the, what are they called? The circuit boards. We're going to get as many circuit boards as we can, and we're going to hit all of the main wrecks around here on the way back. Now, funny enough, I didn't realize this until the previous playthrough. This ship here, you can kind of parkour up to that window, but for the longest time I didn't know you could get in. And then come to find out, it creates this vine here that you can climb to get up inside. But once you get the jetpack, you can just fly up into it, which I did not know. Now, did I already empty this? I did. Okay, so we did already come get that last time we were over here, which means I probably already said that once on this episode that you can do, or this playthrough that you can do that. Is this gone? Okay. We're down to 0.2 on oxygen, which means we're very close to breathable atmosphere, which is amazing when we get it. Also, just a heads up for the 1.0 update. I already have 2 friends that are interested and or willing to participate in a multiplayer playthrough with me. So we'll be doing that. My guess is it's going to probably release slower. So what'll probably happen is I'll have, when the 1.0 release happens, my intention is going to be to have probably 2 playthroughs going at the same time. One will just be me doing the 1.0 release, and then the other will be the 1.0 release with 2 to potentially 3 or 4 friends multiplayering with me. That one's locked. But yeah, as of that point, I will have at least a series of that going, and the players that will be playing will be probably cycling in and out, to the best of my knowledge. Here we are. Okay, is there any more up here? No. But yeah, just a couple things to watch out for coming up. When the 1.0 releases, I will be doing a 1.0 fresh playthrough. And I think one of the options is to start in the Mesa. And if one of the starting options is the Mesa, I'm going to do a 1.0 playthrough by myself in the Mesa. And then the multiplayer will probably just be in the main area. Get that while I'm here. Fabric, I guess. Yeah, a lot of this we don't necessarily care about anymore. I'll take the iridium just because we're shy on iridium. But yeah, that'll be the plan in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I'll have a 1.0 release that's just me, and then I'll have a 1.0 multiplayer with at least 2 to 4 people jumping in and out throughout the episodes. So far I know of at least one that isn't going to be talking, like they'll be muted. But then one for sure, she will be talking. And then the other 2 we will see. Depends on both preference and availability at that point. Okay, let's gather all the goodies. The cool thing is once you're a really late game like this, it's literally just a run through where you just scramble through and grab a bunch of stuff and then you just leave. So when you first come in, you have limited oxygen and limited gear and space. You'll do like 3 or 4 treks inside. Okay, we're gonna pull that up. And one thing I had mentioned earlier is I did want to do a no build run, or a no deconstruct run, and then I also wanted to do a random resources run, and those are all still on the dossier. We're gonna go boards, borads, boards. That's what happens when I am too quick on my new keyboard. Okay, we're gonna come over to this one over here. And then there's one more up there, and then I think we're done hitting the wrecks. Because I don't think the wreck over there has any boards in it. There's one way over there. The ring for sure does. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. At the moment, we're doing this one. Here we go. Weirdly enough, every once in a while when I do this particular wreck, there'll be a couple little boxes with the chips in it. The last 2 or 3 times I've played, they have not had it. I was about to say, do I have enough space for that? And the answer is nope. As I drop a titanium on the floor. My bad. But yeah, that is another thing. Once you hit breathable oxygen, you can tear down all of your buildings around the map. What I'll do instead at that point is I'll do something like this. I'll throw a foundation down with, like, for example, a locker. I'll do like a locker, maybe a blueprint. I'll do something like that. Common. We have too many commons. If we run into more commons, we should really just ignore them. Uncommon. Yeah, we need to start the bee production. That's a rare. Oh yeah, but if I remember right, I hope they balanced that out in the 1.0 release. The rares are actually not very valuable, just because that purple mushroom area... Everything's purple. That purple mushroom area is so incredibly powerful. Those purples are. Cobalt, iron, no magnesium, silicon, titanium, boards, and oh, wowzers! Yeah, being able to. Now it's blue. No, it's still purple out. Outdoor farms. Ooh, and we might throw the outdoor farms right around the edges of this starting. We can totally do that. But if I remember right, I think they take bees. They do, yeah. Okay, so we officially need that. Not that. Okay. Fertilizer 2s, trees, oxygen. Fertilizer 2s. What does fertilizer 2s take? Squash. Which we do have now. Fert. Boards. Iridium. This is a bugs. Let's come over and... Oh, not that one. Yeah, back wall. I was like, where'd they go? Right here. Yeah, each of these uncommons will turn into a bee larva. Okay, so what did I do? I set you to make... Give me all those. Yeah, fertilizer, methane, algae. Methane is probably the hard one now. Any minute now I'm going to run out of methane, so it's going to stop making it. Do I get one more, or is that it? Oh, I did get one more. Ooh. How much methane did I have? There we go. Yeah. I was going to say, it should run out soon. Fertilizer 2s. We need rocket engines. I don't think I have much more iridium. Yeah, iridium should be out. Okay, so let's go over to Sciencey for a second. Ooh, Sciencey is full. Okay, so we need 4 of you. 4 super. And then... I thought we had bark here somewhere. We do. Okay, and then we're going to go upstairs over here. Yeah, and we're going to go like this. We're going to slap this guy down. On there. Pray we don't... Yeah, I was about to say, pray we don't tank our power. And then we tanked our power. Perfect. A wall. Okay. Do we have 1, 2, 3, 4? Not you. Ooh. Dumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kitty. Hello, my handsome floof. There we go. Throw that down and get our power back up. Here pretty quick, I'm going to want to tear down all the uranium and start doing that instead. Come here, kitty. Hi. Alright, I'm going to pick you up, okay? Ugh, I got you. Come here, my handsome. Look at that. We're at 0 per second, which means we're at a fraction. We're at like 0.1 or 0.5 or something. We're less than 1 oxygen per second. So here in a second, that'll hit infinite, which will be lovely. Okay, so we did do... Where'd it go? That. Okay, so real fast here, we need... I gotta remember what it takes. Mutagens and uncommon and fertilizer. Mutagens, uncommon, mutagens. Oh, more methane. Uh-oh. We might not have what we need for that. We have 3. And then we need 3 fert. And then we need 3 uncommon. These 3 chests, there's a high chance those get moved upstairs by these. Okay, so we're going to go 1 of you, 1 of you, 1 of you. Research. Perfect. And the thing I found on these is you have to hit research, and you have to wait until it says locked on those before you tab off. Otherwise, you go like this. And then you click on it, and it hasn't started yet. You have to wait for it officially to start sequencing before you can tab off. But yeah, so that'll give us 3 bees, which is good. And then we need 1 of you and 1 of you. Okay, to the secret lab, sort of. We're gonna go up here. Attracts uranium, attracts iridium. That one. We need a ton of silicon. Ooh. We need a ton of silicon so we can launch a bunch of rockets. I thought I could have sworn at the end of last episode I had call down a ton of rockets, a ton of iridium rockets, but apparently I didn't. So we have none. Whoa, stuck to things. Tree spreader 3s. 2 fertilizer 2s, a zeolite. Unless I'm mistaken, is that literally a fertilizer higher and that's it? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fly over here and hit all the silicons on the way. And we're gonna go visit our trees there. Because I could have sworn that was basically the recipe already. It might just be a fertilizer 2 extra. Let's find out. Yeah, I think it's literally the exact same recipe, except for 2 fertilizer 2s instead of 1. Well, that's wild. I'll take it, man. I'm not complaining. I'll take it. If a tier 2 to a tier 3 is that cheap of an upgrade, I will happily take it. Alright, how much silicon are we at? Only 4. There we go. Yeah, one of the reasons why we needed to look into pressure so much is because the tier 3 drills, once we get the tier 3 drills, we can then do resource specific on the drills, and we can set up a bunch of them just right at our base for the extra. So like the silicon, for example, where I'm hunting for silicon right now, I could literally just have a drill at the front of my base that says silicon and just generates a crap ton of silicon. Does this still turn purple right here? Oh, kinda. I landed kind of in the middle-ish area there, and it didn't change color at all. So I was like, wait, does this still do this or not? Oh, and then there's the mushroom there. Oop. Silicon. We officially have infinite oxygen, so we never have to worry about oxygen again, unless we're swimming. That's the only exception. And I say that exception because there is one place that you go medium late game, which is underwater. So you kind of have to keep that in mind. It's actually over on the corner of the meteor zone there. The cataclysmic meteor event. Well, and I actually wonder about that because in the lore of this game, when you are reading all the notes from all of the locations, they talk about a cataclysmic world-ending event. And I believe they said it is a meteor, which means that that red meteor, that over there, that meteor crash site there, would have been the event that killed everybody on the planet. And in theory, at that time, the planet would have been hospitable too. It would have had this waterfall and everything else. Because they had water wheels and stuff in those locations. And then once you get the planet back up to melted and happy, it starts doing it again. That's a lot of silicon. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Slap down a couple of... Oh, I forgot there's a thingy over there. Oh yeah, the butterflies. We added the butterflies recently. The twins! Hello, my beautiful boys. And there it goes. And then that'll get us some much-needed iridium. Now, I will say, once we get up to the tier 3 drills, or up to 6, once we get up to the tier 3 drills, the tier 3 ore extractors, we are going to go nuts. We're going to put them absolutely everywhere. The one thing we'll have to watch out for, though, is that it is going to be very energy intensive, which we don't currently have a good system for right now. We've been lucky because we have had a lot of pulsar meteors hit. There's been, I think, 2, maybe 3 so far this playthrough, which has been very helpful. Alright, let all the iridium land. And then... Alright, do I have... Let's do this. This is driving me nuts. I'm not sure I like that it lets you lock on a window